They told you women were born to serve, to be soft, quiet, nurturing, as if femininity was stitched into the fabric of their DNA, as if womanhood was destiny. But Simone de Beauvoir called it what it really was, a performance, a carefully constructed illusion, and she was one of the first to tear it all down. In 1949, she wrote a book called The Second Sex. It wasn't just controversial, it was a threat to religion, to tradition, to the entire structure that kept women in the background of history. Her most famous line? One is not born, but rather becomes a woman. Let that sit for a second. She wasn't saying gender is fake. She was saying it's imposed, taught, enforced. From the moment she opens her eyes, a girl is trained to smile, to stay small, to be desirable but not assertive, beautiful but not threatening, smart but not too smart. She's taught that her value depends not on who she is, but how well she fits into a mold built by someone else. De Beauvoir said that men are seen as the default, the standard, the real human being. And women? They're the other, the exception, the mirror, defined only in relation to men. Mother, wife, daughter, lover, never the subject, always the shadow. That's what made her dangerous, because she was naming something everyone had learned to ignore. She wasn't blaming men individually, she was exposing a system that made women invisible, even to themselves. And it hit hard. The Vatican banned her work. Critics called her bitter, unnatural, a man-hater. But they missed the point entirely. Simone wasn't against men. She was against the lie that being a woman meant being less rational, less capable, less human. Her words sparked a revolution. Not one of violence, but of awakening. A blueprint for millions of women who had never seen themselves reflected in philosophy, literature, or law. And here's the haunting truth. We're still in that revolution. The rules have changed, the language has evolved, but the struggle to define womanhood on our own terms, that's still happening. In courtrooms, on screens, in conversations that still make people uncomfortable. So no, Simone de Beauvoir didn't give us the final answer. She gave us the question, and the courage to ask it. Because the real question was never, what is a woman? The real question was, who gets to decide?